Hey, I'm Fiona, a stationery enthusiast, and today I wanted to talk about my trip to Korea and the 3 stores I went to and what I got. The first store that I went to is called Point of View, and it's a very elegant, beautiful, detailed, and massive stationery store in Korea. They've got 3 or 4 floors and they've got all the basic stationery supplies that you could imagine, but their selection is not so basic. They've got stamps, notebooks, pens, artist supplies, glass dip pens, and they've also got pouches, which is what I was in the market for. So this is the first item that I got. It's a pencil pouch. Before I was using a Ziploc bag, which did not really work out for me. So I got this really cute one from Kitty Bunny Pony. And if you want to take a look inside, it has my passport notebook. This is what I use to draw. Some buttons. This is irrelevant. I've got a fine liner, my Eco Twisby, some Kuretake Zig brush pens, my Calico that I actually made at a pop-up here in New York, my tape roller, some washi tape, my Platinum Preppy. This is my adapter for my SD card that my camera is using, and some whiteout. Next up, this other pouch that I got is this really cute horse one. This one stores like lipstick, a lens cleaning wipe, eye drops, chapstick. Nothing very stationery related, but it's really cute and they had a ton of cute pouch designs. Next, I got this silver notebook. It has grid paper and a pen loop. It's very fine grid, which I love. I can't wait to use it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I will be using it. It's so cute. The second store that I went to is called Object, and this one is really cool. If you like independent artists and like to see what they're cooking up, this is definitely the store for you. They've got a basement section that's usually dedicated to one artist's exhibit. So in this case, it was dedicated to, I don't know the artist's name, but the character is called So-So, and they had apparel, they had keychains, they had stationery, and that's what you can expect to find from these independent artists. Is not only stationery, but things like home goods. What I really liked about this store was their customizable sections. They had customizable keychains, customizable pouches from all sorts of artists. And the things that I particularly was most tempted by were the stickers, because each artist just has such a unique style that I wanted to have their artwork in a sticker format. But I had to restrain myself because I already have a massive sticker collection, so I just cannot add to it anymore until I use some of it up. The So-So exhibit had a bunch of cute stuff, and I ended up getting something from them. I got this So-So mirror. And finally, the third stationery store that I went to is called KT&G. This is about a 20-minute walk from Object, which is pretty nice that they're in the same neighborhood. But honestly, you can skip this one if you don't want to make the walk. It's worth it because they're in the same neighborhood, but I just wasn't impressed by this stationery store. The first floor reminds me a lot of this giant chain in Korea called Artbox, where they've just got cute character specific things. So you can expect to find Sanrio characters, Chikawa, Miffy, Doraemon, things like that. I can't completely knock them. They also had some of the same artists that you find at Object, but I just found their selection to be underwhelming in comparison to what Object had to offer. On the second floor of KT&G, they did have bigger brands and they had things like ceramics, so this was more interesting to me. But I could find a lot of the brands like High Tide in New York, so I didn't feel like it was a Seoul exclusive. You know what I mean? So here's what I would recommend. Point of View is in Seoul Forest, and to me, this was the best stationery store. I ended up getting the most things from them. I liked their selection of notebooks a lot. They had great pens. Their stamp selection really impressed me. Each category of stationery that you can think of, they had an abundant amount and with excellent design. So that one was my favorite. Number 2 on the list would be Object. I love independent artists and seeing what they cook up. You can just find really unique things that these bigger, more serious stationery brands don't have. So that would be my second pick. And the third one would be KT&G. Honestly, I don't even want to include it on the list. I just feel like the chain art box has a similar selection and for cheaper. So for me, I would rather go to Artbox to find that style of stationery and then go to KT&G if I couldn't find what I wanted at Artbox. But yeah, I just wasn't really impressed by their selection. So that one goes third. If you're in the Hongdae neighborhood, that's where Object is. And so, like I said, they're about a 20-minute walk from one another. So definitely hit up Object first and then go to KT&G, because I suspect Object is going to have cooler stuff than KT&G, at least for my personal taste. So yeah, let me know if you want to visit any of these stationery stores or what you have on your stationery shopping list. I love to hear what kind of stationery people are into. Thanks. Bye.